The office investigated several other events that have been publicly reported to involve potential Russia-related contacts. For example, the investigation established that interactions between Russian Ambassador Kislyak and Trump campaign officials, both at the candidate's April 2016 foreign policy speech in Washington, D.C., and during the week of the Republican National Convention, were brief, public, and non-substantive. And the investigation did not establish that one campaign official's efforts to dilute a portion of the Republican Party platform on providing assistance to Ukraine were undertaken at the behest of candidate Trump or Russia. The investigation also did not establish that a meeting between Kislyak and Sessions in September 2016 at Sessions' Senate office included any more than a passing mention of the presidential campaign. The investigation did not always yield admissible information or testimony, or a complete picture of the activities undertaken by subjects of the investigation. Some individuals invoked their Fifth Amendment right against compelled self-incrimination and were not, in the office's judgment, appropriate candidates for grants of immunity. The office limited its pursuit of other witnesses and information, such as information known to attorneys or individuals claiming to be members of the media, in light of internal Department of Justice policies. See e.g. Justice Manual 9 through 13, 413.410. Some of the information obtained via court process, moreover, was presumptively covered by legal privilege and was screened from investigators by a filter or taint team. Even when individuals testified or agreed to be interviewed, they sometimes provided information that was false or incomplete, leading to some of the false statements charges described above. And the office faced practical limits on its ability to access relevant evidence as well. Numerous witnesses and subjects lived abroad, and documents were held outside the United States. Further, the office learned that some of the individuals we interviewed or whose conduct we investigated included some associated with the Trump campaign, deleted relevant communications, or communicated during the relevant period using applications that feature encryption or that do not provide for long-term retention of data or communications records. In such cases, the office was not able to corroborate witness statements through comparison to contemporaneous communications or fully question witnesses about statements that appeared inconsistent with other known facts. Accordingly, while this report embodies factual and legal determinations of that the office believes to be accurate and complete to the greatest extent possible, given these identified gaps, the office cannot rule out the possibility that the unavailable information would shed additional light on or cast in a new light the events described in the report. 1. The Special Counsel's investigation. On May 17, 2017, Deputy Attorney General Rod J. Rosenstein, then serving as Acting Attorney General for the Russia investigation, following the recusal of former Attorney General Jeff Sessions on March 2, 2016, appointed the special counsel, quote, to investigate Russian interference with the 2016 presidential election and related matters, end quote. Office of the Deputy Attorney General, Order Number 3915-2017, Appointment of Special Counsel to investigate Russian interference with the 2016 presidential election and related matters, May 17, 2017, appointment order. Relying on the authority vested in Acting Attorney General, including 28 U.S.C. 509, 510, and 515, the Acting Attorney General ordered the appointment of special counsel in order to discharge the Acting Attorney General's responsibility to provide supervision and management of the Department of Justice and to ensure a full and thorough investigation of the Russian government's efforts to interfere in the 2016 presidential election. Appointment Order Introduction. The special counsel, the order stated, is authorized to conduct the investigation confirmed by then FBI Director James B. Comey in testimony before the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence on May 20th, 2017, including, point I, any links and or coordination between the Russian government and individuals associated with the campaign of President Donald Trump, and, point II, any matters that arose or may arise directly from the investigation, and, point III, any other matters within the scope of 28 CFR 604A. Appointment Order B, Section 600.4, affords the special counsel, quote, the authority to investigate and prosecute federal crimes committed in the course of and with the intent to interfere with the special counsel's investigation, such as perjury, obstruction of justice, destruction of evidence, and intimidation of witnesses. 28 CFR 604A. The authority to investigate, quote, any matters that arose directly from the investigation, end quote. Appointment Order BII covers similar crimes that may have occurred during the course of the FBI's confirmed investigation for the special counsel's appointment. Quote, if the special counsel believes it is necessary and appropriate, end quote, the order further provided, quote, the special counsel is authorized to prosecute federal crimes arising from the investigation of these matters, end quote. Finally, the acting attorney general made applicable sections 600.4 through 600.10 of Title 28 of the Code of Federal Regulations. The acting attorney general further clarified the scope of the special counsel's investigatory authority in two subsequent memoranda. A memorandum dated August 2, 2017, explained that the appointment order had been worded categorically in order to permit its public release without confirming specific investigations involving specific individuals. It then confirmed that the special counsel had been authorized since his appointment to investigate allegations that 3 Trump campaign officials, Carter Page, Paul Manafort, and George Papadopoulos, quote, committed a crime or crimes by colluding with Russian government officials with respect to the Russian government's efforts to interfere with the 2016 presidential election, end quote. The memorandum also confirmed the special counsel's authority to investigate certain other matters, including 2 additional sets of allegations involving Manafort, crimes arising from payments he received from the Ukrainian government, and crimes arising from his receipt of loans from a bank whose CEO was then a position in the Trump administration. Allegations that Papadopoulos committed a crime or crimes by acting as an unregistered agent of the Israeli government, and 4 sets of allegations involving Michael Flynn, the former National Security Advisor to President Trump. On October 20th, 2016, the acting, that's the 3rd time I've done that, the acting Attorney General confirmed in a memorandum the special counsel's investigative authority as to several individuals and entities. First, quote, as part of a full and thorough investigation of the Russian government's efforts to interfere in the 2016 presidential election, end quote, the special counsel was authorized to investigate, quote, the pertinent activities of Michael Cohen, Richard Gates, redacted personal privacy, Roger Stone, and redacted personal privacy. Quote, confirmation of the authorization to investigate such individuals, end quote, the memorandum stressed, quote, does not suggest that the special counsel has made a determination that any of them has committed a crime, end quote. Second, with the respect to Michael Cohen, the memorandum recognized the special counsel's authority to investigate, quote, leads related to Cohen's establishment and use of Essential Consultants LLC to inter alia receive funds from Russian-backed entities, end quote. Third, the memorandum memorialized the special counsel's authority to investigate individuals and entities who were possibly engaged in, quote, jointly undertaken activity with existing subjects of the investigation, including Paul Manafort. Finally, the memorandum described an FBI investigation opened before the special counsel's appointment to, quote, allegations that then Attorney General Jeff Sessions made false statements to the United States Senate, end quote, and confirmed the special counsel's authority to investigate that matter.
You read well.
Thank you.